Cyber Operations and Risk Management Briefing presented by Eugene Quay. Quality can be defined as good or bad and linked with expected functionality. In most cases, it is expected to deliver on the expectations of stakeholders. To guarantee quality expectations, the software must conform to accepted standards. This provides security and transparency for decision making. Quality must be measurable against established benchmarks. This determines what capabilities the software possesses. Quality assurance must also reveal inadequacies relating to diagnostic capabilities. And finally, guarantee a level of comfort to people tasked with the responsibility of protecting critical systems. Supply chain risks subject the organization to security concerns. It covers issues such as the secure delivery and handling of software products, making a choice between COTS and FOSS software options, and the issue of insider attacks employed to introduce vulnerabilities into software. Some of the existing vulnerabilities in existing software are access vector, access complexity, authentication, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Various software options exist for the organization, but not all are desirable. Commercial off-the-shelf software are out-of-the-box applications ready to be used by the organization. Modifiable off-the-shelf provides room for the organization to make modifications, and open source are free but comes with no support. The recommended software must be COTS because there is support. It does not take time to acquire, and most likely all vulnerabilities have been mitigated. To maintain effective supply chain operations, the organization must establish a governing body for supply chain made up of the organization's leadership. There must be a dedicated staff to manage the day-to-day supply chain operations of the organization. Also, current supply chain technologies and practices must be reviewed. The relationship with suppliers must remain open to facilitate the acquisition of help when needed, and controls must be created to minimize risk associated with supply chain. The costs associated with the recommendations are the extra commitments required of the organization's leadership. Extra staff need to be hired and trained. There are financial costs associated with engaging a supply chain staff, and the costs involved with updating the systems. The contract with suppliers must contain specific language which protects the interests of the organization. Such contract language must specify performance requirements for the software supplied. It must outline the specific expectations by the organization and establish a criterion for evaluation. Thank you.